이게 뭐. Oh, I'll do to change my game capture. From LD player to CounterSide. There we go. Alright. We won't waste time waiting, so we'll just quickly get the daily stuff, then we'll go ahead and do the story. Hey Beidou, are you working? Or are you actually done working? Oh no. Okay, do that. Chill. Yeah, sure. Let's chill. Okay, but I don't know how this long story will take. Maybe a few hours. We'll see. We'll see how things will go. We'll see how things will go, but I'm pretty sure it will take some time. I need to get done within hopefully 4 hours, so we'll see if we can get it done within 4 hours. But they also released the new PB with the light commencement and everything. So some are spoiled already, unfortunately. But I don't think that would change that much. Anyways. I'm not a type of person who's that crazy about getting spoiled. But we won't really have any pause moment. We'll just keep going and going. We usually used to do. I'm not sure if I should have a checkbox that shows a translation. Maybe I should type as I go. Maybe. Let me see if I can pull a notepad. Would that work? Probably wouldn't. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think it's really gonna work out. I don't think it's really gonna work out. We'll duplicate. We'll add another source. What will capture? Yep. Add new source instead. Notepad. Let's see if we can utilize this. I mean, is there a reason to do that? Let's see. Blah blah. It probably won't take too long. We'll see. I have it here just in case, but I don't know. I think it will take too much. But we actually gotta go through the catch-up, I guess, and what used to happen. If I remember correctly, episode 12 or 11 ended with the basically swan stuff. Let me just double check. Everyone came back. Mina saying she's used to the ceiling. And Noelle bringing the food for her. Yeah, I remember now. And Noelle said that she is going to go back to her home, the little Caucasian. And Hilde went off to somewhere else with the paradox. And we are at the Lotus now. Anyways, I think this story is more for Hilde's side, so we'll see. So it's a memory of a garden. We're gonna have a problem with the North Flections. Also, the journey of Valkyrie to recover the memory. And what lays beyond that. So Prologue starts with the Hilde, I'm assuming. And says, Copine of Asmodeus. The ship is about to lock after 472 hours. And the new character named Yulia saying the red skies are red. Seems like it's burning like this the last day of the world. You done for now? Thank you. Anyway, new character again, Aura. This is the sunset and we always saw. But the red lights reminds us our enemies. She is the ashes, queen of ashes. Yeah, 3 countries united to defeat her, but she am not within 2 days. She didn't have any plans. She had the pure power levels to squash them. And if it wasn't for Coffin to be activated, she would have burned the entire world. Yeah, well, she's saying the Coffin is just to buy us time. Or saying that's more than enough. Because of that, we are able to meet up with the antagonist and able to turn the wolf into strong warriors. It wasn't new, it was Hilde. You're really saying we can fight against that monster when? And Yulia is the previous leader. Rings. What can you bet to save this world? And Yulia says all of it. To when I can even sacrifice my own life. Or says that's a good commitment. Long as you have the same mindsets, we must. And Yulia's saying, do you really have to get close to my face every time you pop? Yeah, let's go for a lunch or something. I like your attitude and passions, but when you are hungry, you can't tip that off. And I guess she likes that idea. And I guess this is the Hilde from back in the day. So all the members of the administrations work as they assign the parts. The commander center is for emergency outbreak, and most of the battles is go as is planned. And we also have a Pavlin as well. Anyways, Pavlin is asking where you'll be deployed. It'll have to be part of our plan. Your role as a antagonist is to fight against the Demon Lord, and will be by your side. So Pavlin is the antagonist of this world. And he's saying that, I'm assuming it's a he, he's saying that, can I really win against the Demon Lord? I really don't know how to swing like it. And if it says, do not worry. You have a special ability to intervene with the Clifford dimension. It will happen, and when the battle happens, you will open up the path to be bored. So your wolf's saber will be able to strike the heart of the demon lord. Anyways, I guess Pavlin, this person really trusts Hilde, but Hilde saying, I am not your master. I never taught you how to use the sword, and I never applied to. You're really, really weak, or you're born really weak. So, if you swing the sword, you can't even get hurt by the stray cat. I guess Pavlin is scared of cat as well. But I am still willing to call you as a master. You came like a meteor this world, and able to save us from the corrupted objects. And you taught me how to use the power I have, and like Ela says, whatever you say so. But do not get confused. We are just helping you, and it's your duty to think this world. Do not risk your life or give it up. The interesting point. Yes. With my power, I will try to save this world. And the paradox says is now starting. Before Demon Lord start moving, we could have used Coplin's ability to steal its power a bit better. It's either we sacrifice the coffins to buy more time, or to directly attack the Demon Lord. I choose the latter. Clifford Games, this is your first time facing it face to face. If you attack it, do you have a chance to win against it? We always had possibilities. We have antagonists, as was Wolf, and all the names that we can call up from the administrations. So this is the hopeful situation you could wish for. And Wolf says, I feel it. The Demon Lord is coming close by. It does not matter. We'll go along against them, or we'll go towards to them anyways. You all know the rules, and all said somewhat. Ain't you nervous, Hilde? It's a fight we have to face no matter what. We'll use whatever it means necessary to use it to win. Wolf says, just like yourself, Hilde. How's Halfway? Palvin says, Demon Lord of the North burned my village, and won't you all until it burns this entire world. If I can't take down the Demon Lord, or help to take down the Demon I don't care about my life. But with this, I will take it down. That's why I'm here all this way. So Operation Clifford game, and it's at the final stage. And the one has been detected is Asbine, which is the Hive Control says it has been our evidence. We used up 87% of our forces, and 15 minutes left until it reaches us. So let's the demon lord down. Repeat and hold down those two serpents. Wolves should be able to land towards the demon lord. Yeah, Phantom, it's been a while. Anyways, Hive Control says there is getting detected. And we could use our two claws to hold down their movements. What's the possibility or what's the outcome of them surviving? We like the data for the targets. Unless something unexpected happens, we assume that will be, dead. It's getting delayed, Wolf says. All this corrupted objects is blocking us. It's a harder to march forward. Looks like our aids from the back line has stopped. Maybe they're all down. We don't have much left to go. I will try to hold down those two, which is probably Yuba and Doma. You two go ahead. That's reckless precision. If you choose that way, you will die before we get to it. To get here, we already sacrificed many people. We cannot give it up, girl. Calm down, Pavlin. If you act like that, we might even lose the last chance we have. And to you still have a one life that you need to protect. Or maybe Pavlin is actually female. To protect the one life may be like a kid. But there is a huge hole within corrupt object because something attacked. And a ship has driven into it. There's only one person that can do that. And it was Oro. She's one of the lead here. If you aimed a little bit off, I could have been caught with the blast radius. It's alright. I set up the plan, but the one who coordinated the rotations was Ilya, who was a really good pilot. Ilya also says, we came here to help the wolf. The wolf saying, I'm glad you both of you are okay. Seems like all other squadrons has been wiped out. So we cannot expect any more reinforcement. So within an hour, basically, most of the administration has been destroyed. But Wolf says, this is unto us now. Halvin says, I know. And Hilda says, are you saying Commander Center asked us to help us? Yes, they told us they need someone to hold down those two. So they are trying to hold them off together. But here they also says that if you go with this plant, your escape route will be also blocked off. And Or says, don't worry, we will never retreat. If that was normal and a safe route, this paradox wouldn't have said as a plan. Because if this is a decision or a method to save our world, we'll only follow that order. Is that so? Then I'll leave those two to you. So I guess those two will die. But anyways, they were able to successfully suspend Doma and Yuma. And they'll be able to put them off for 20 minutes. So there is one more steps left. And Hive Control says the wolf is going into the chamber, which is where the demon mode is. You were making me wait for a long time. And if you are able to reach here, that must mean you are able to make me enjoy this. We weren't here to chit and chat. So let's go ahead and start this. That's the good spirit, wolf. I guess they start fighting. But like I said, Lazadia is way too strong. You could really use the pull your energy to get here. But the wolf also do a strike. And able to hit the Lazadia. Nope. It did not work. Even though you are not the antagonist and able to reach me, that must be a special sport. That is a decent one, wolf. But even a weapon like that, if you can reach it, is useless. My body does not move. It is the end. But here there's stuffs into stuff. Lazadia doing the final blow. Achilles says, were you looking for me? Yes, once the Clifford game starts, I know you'll be able to kill me, so I thought you'll be looking for me. Tamil said that if I start to walk around the world, we'll see someone like me. You met Tamil before? Well, at the end, one of us will disappear today, so we don't need to chat any longer. Let's start the battle for two of us. It won't be a fun time as you hope to. It will end very quickly. Oh, so she is using her own sword style. And Lazadia enjoying the battle with her, I guess. Hebe says she can space out the battle too long, so she needs to finish with next break. I don't know. New types of cliff for energy. We thought we had every stepping stone, but we were still lucky. It is coming. It is coming. Why is nothing is moving? I guess Tamil is there. Because you used our power, awaken me. You must know that you cannot use that power in the cliff game. Tamil. To protect the wolf, you have to use the power. That is your destiny. No matter how many times you repeat yourself, it will be the same result. You raised your wolf really well this time, once again. To able to clash the sword with the Asmodeus, that is a pretty fast growth. No, do not touch her. As a rule of the game, I'm just taking by the rule. So, take care of the next wolf as well. I healed it. And I guess she kills the wolf. I guess Hilda had a bad dream. And Paradox says, Caroline with the painful past, waking up and starting the story. What a great day. Well, I'm not sure someone like you is fitted as a hero. Was I asleep? Well, you must be tired since you didn't sleep for a week. Yeah, walk straight. But when you have nightmares like that, be sure to watch out. If you say her names that loud and she appears, I cannot deal with that. I feel like I peeked into the past, but I cannot remember what was going on. It must be this area. This is the area where your memories are kind of contained. It's not too far out. Maybe another half day, and we should be able to get there. The North faction must be guarding the place hard, but I will make sure to go through it. Why are they around this place to guard this land? They said it's for safety of the citizens, but must be behind to analyze it. They even use a shadow as their test subject. The ground zero's cracks of the dimension must be a precious test subject for them. And Hilly says, what are you eating this whole time? This Saturnium you gave me. You said you really need it, and you're eating that? Do you really think I like eating this? To go to where your memory is locked up, I need to charge a badge for this. Like I said, if we go to where our past is, can I able to go regain all my power? Not just your power. Still as a memory that gave you pain. It does not matter. To fulfill my duty, I need power. Well, just like old times, you're still the same person. So that's why you are so predictable. That's an interesting start. Peek into Cholet's past. And we cannot be contact or contact them. And it's one of the administration staff. I have passed your message of you arriving the senior, but the senior has refused to move me to go. To add on a little bit more, the person said will not meet you given at the end of the world. If it's not a joke, I guess I could get hurt from that. I will apologize instead. Our senior is trying to not own up to her responsibility. Her mindset is almost like a child. And I mean, someone like you, are you about to call a senior like that? The senior must be listening in the next room right there. I do not care about my conditions. I just worry her method might bring destruction of the Lords. Yeah, her name is Fatima. Anyways, Senior has a habit of hitting the wall with her face when she gets angry. Maybe she has broken her arm again. Well, that's good. That means if she's listening to us, if she's listening to our conversation, that means she is curious about my visit. If you want, I can drag her out of her room. That's okay. You don't have to go that far. Miss Isolde is able to create some kind of dive replica. Anyways, she's a brilliant genius. The reason I set her as a senior is due to her being a genius, I guess. And the reason I came here is because I need your talent. If you accept my request, I will give you the blueprints of one of the train drives to you. And she's going crazy. Is that real? So she's the senior of the Lucas. You're not lying, right? If you help me to get done a few things. Few things? So she's like a mad scientist. When I saw you for the first time, I was a bit of surprise. Cause like most of the seniors never seen admin face to face. As she's saying, a genius like me getting locked or put into this part of the Lotus. I thought you would be short and has no hair, looks like a monkey. But you definitely look like a normal person. Let's go with this one. I heard you never come out from your room. I heard that you never come up from your office, but I'm glad you look well than I thought. You care about me? So do you think I'm gonna buy into that, since you put me and abandoned me in this desert area? Anyways, what is the job you have for me? Not too long ago, the Demon Lord trying to ascend to this world. Even if you didn't see it directly, you must have been notified. No, of course I did. We saw like some crazy eyeballs floating in our sky. We didn't even analyze it yet, and we still don't know how many people died that day. But that is just the beginning. When the Demon Lords fully ascend to this world, not looking at the sky won't be enough to resist it. Wait, that is just the beginning? I thought you and your people solved this problem. We seized the fire as an emergency, but we are not sure how long that will last. So you're saying we have to fight the Demon Lord face to face? it will probably end up being that way. But once the Demon Lord sent this world, before we decide who the winner is, this world will collapse. So we have to find the Demon Lord first and tie their location. Hold it down. So what you're saying is that to find the Demon Lord, like Cliff had mentioned, and make sure they stay in that spot. Do you know how hard of a challenge that is? If that's impossible, that is unfortunate. Let's just say blueprinting is no deal. Sorry for wasting your time. Wait a second. I said that might be just ridiculous method, but there is a way. And listen. So, if we cannot stop the wrecking train called the Demon Lord, maybe we'll set up a new rail to go around. That lead to another dimension, not ours. That's not a bad op. No. But anyway, she's coming up with the theories to make that happen. And you're saying if you don't get this, well, if this plan doesn't work, we are all going to die anyways. Then I will leave this case to you. What? You're just gonna leave the plan like that and go? Aren't you gonna stay here and watch me over? Even if you don't help me, maybe you can make sure I'm doing the job. I was going to help you with your research, but there is more urgent matters to take care of. Our new staff member, I have to go out with that for a bit. Staff member. Talking about that, the task force you're editing. Is your staff members trustworthy? Of course. Is that so? Then can I request one thing to your company? Find me someone using your power. I thought our deal is off after I'm giving you blueprints. To go through so basically to figure this out, I need to understand it. Anyways, the person she's looking for, Senior Jackson. Jackson disappeared. It's been a week since then, and the chamber's administration might have been notified, but still don't know whereabouts. It was common for Jacksons to disappear out of nowhere for a couple times, but never been a straight week without any communication. Is there any clues for Jackson's whereabouts? Just one clue. This coordinate is the north faction. But the signal was off for very shortly, and we weren't able to contact Jackson, so we cannot even confirm it is actually him. And why would the senior of the administration go to the enemy's aid willingly? I guess it's best us to ask him. Do not worry. While you go along with your plan, I'll try to my best. Is that so? Thank you. thought you weren't really going to take my request. Don't get confused. Huh? It's not because of your request. It's something underneath. What if the senior would check and take out? If they are in trouble, it's my duty. Isolde said the reason why she was scared this whole time, after the attitude, which is a chalet senior, has been killed up by Swan. I thought I could become a next target. I truly understand that, dear. So that's why you haven't been going outside and all. Well, that's a normal thing for me. Well, maybe because you're busy. So who are you going to send to find the Jackson? Didn't I say just now? I am going personally. And there is some business to be taken care of there as well. And she's getting surprised that, are you S rank counter? How are you going to go there by yourself? Well, it's not the first time. Until the administration had its foundations, I went around the corrupted areas to find a few things. How you're still alive then? It's me like my body has a muscle memory. It's like when you fail so many times, just earn some kind of special power. And she says, you die. If you do something like that, you die before you gain that power. Or are you saying you have multiple lives or something? It was kinda like that, but not anymore. What do you eat by that? So, what is your urgent matter? Someone else who works for a company, was still missing around the area. Let's see, it's getting interesting. 48 hours ago, in the North Action area. Ground Zero is second grade. But anyway, this area has been locked off by armies of the north side. And this giant wall is created by them. It's called the Belt. Not only it blocks any intruders, but also blocks the political energy for Wiki outside. How long are you going to just talk to yourself? Didn't you say the door will be open very shortly? Wait a second. I guess you can't get it open. She said, I will try to open it, so just wait a little bit longer. She says, we don't have time. Get out of my way. Wait a second. If you do as your wish, we always get in trouble. Because Hildy is just gonna break it through. Yup. Been alerted. Seems like there's too many soldiers to be just guards. They're not even supplies. They were expecting us. Well, long as we don't do something dangerous, they will shoot us. And look at us. If we just act like a kid, get lost. It's shooting at us. Why are they shooting at us? They must be crazy. Paradox, you're sure my memory is hold up here? Oh, I'm gonna block them so you connect that thing to you. Anyways, they're proceeding with their plans.
실험체가 잔뜩 있네. 여기는 길대. 강화한다.
Oh my god, Goliath. The Hele is going through to break everything.
자, 허술하고. 점화. 불어라. 레긴 파프니. 베리어 생성. 적을
Man, she's
吞사한다.
just breaking everything.
지금부터 내가 지휘해.
Uh-oh.
점화 활발한 움직임을 보여주세요. 실험 끝. 마무리하죠. 먹이사슬에 따른
And it's done.
결과예요.
And we went through. Isolde says do not go. You going there alone is going to be very risky. I'm not going there alone, but I cannot be absent. Are you really not know what they are going to act when they see you? Are you worried about me? Of course. If the pop administrations gets as a hostage, administration reputations will go down even deeper than what it is. I said just a staff, but it's someone who we need for our next Clifford. If something happened to them, we have to bring it back. Well, I warned you much as I could. Like, soon as I see you getting hostaged, I'm just gonna leave my title as senior and go somewhere else. I'll make sure to not let that happen. So I will be off. Wait a second. Bring one of my contact. Because I have a duty to know as a senior to know what you're doing around there. Contact? Yes, that's the Fatima. I'm honored to be your guard or escort. You can call me Fatima. I thought to avoid any necessary contact, we tried to not use members of the administration. Yeah, already stepping a foot into their areas, so there is no point. Just try not to get caught on their side. Are you sure if I can take her? Swan might be out. It's alright, if the swan really appears, I'm gonna give her everything she wants. Thanks, but it's better than you getting caught, right? Anyways, I'm busy, so I'm heading to my bro. If he does something odd, report me right away. Understood. If you stare at me like that, it's a little bit scary. Sign here, please. Of course. But this paper doesn't. It's a blank paper. So what is the sign for? That's from my personal collection. I see. So she's a fan of us. Well, I guess it would be best for us to go there, hiding shit. But let's stay low and use a public transportation, like the plane. And Mina says, I guess she's caught off to what happened. So you're saying the Hilde could be in danger. The worst case scenario, possibly. But she won't get into a bad situation. That's good thing. Well, listening to that, I get that. I cannot imagine her getting into any dangerous situations. Or anything is dangerous to her. We not getting contact from her must be just the area. We're just going there to check. So you just stay low and get well fast as you can. We'll be back together before you get out of the hospital bed, so we can eat all together. Well, sounds like you're setting up that feature. And Nobby says, didn't you know, twisting cliche lines is the trend these days. And can you promise me this one thing? If something really goes bad, you will let me know. Is that means that in a dangerous moment, you will appear to save us? I really hope that does not come true. Take care though. Anyways, we are ready to take off. I will get on it. Are you ready? And Chris is here too. Seems like we put everything we need. Oh, are you saying ready as mean is my mind ready? Get it. But running into enemies' base, I've done it many times, so I'm used to it. I'm glad you're a very positive person. It seems like you're taking low of yourself in your resume. After many commanders I went through, that if I'm careful of myself, it will shorten my lifespan. But this mission is escorted by the administrations at Frank Counties. So someone like me would be positive in this situation. I see. So Fatima must be really, really strong. But I was wondering what kind of person this senior is. But she was very cooperative. She looked somewhat very young from a distance. So at that age, becoming a senior must be a great achievement. Isolde, Miss Isolde, not only has a talent, but also has desire to be praised or get accepted. So I thought if I give her a spot as a senior, she would not refuse that offer. If she stayed at the future at war and just focused herself on developing things, she might have built up the technology to par with the administrations. Really? If she's that of a genius, why don't you let her what she is good at? There's a reason why we hide away our technology this whole time. To put it simply, if we start to use a technology that this world has allowed to a certain degree, it's going to cause a data corruptions, which is part of the corruption. So you're saying the administrations. It's to stop from or getting corrupted and walk her as a senior. I'm not saying she does not has a talent as a senior, but that could sum it up. But after Clifford Games ended, we no longer have to worry about data corruptions. So this is the time for her to shine and use her talent on the action good. I guess she's going crazy. It's been a crazy long time since I was able to work on stuff like this. Now I'm going to disassemble you and touch you your deepest parts. And wait, what was this count device was turned on? What's wrong? Were you saying things that I was not supposed to listen? Just tell me what you want. Without these communication devices, I don't have any useful gear. If the aid is needed, I want to get a help from you from a distance. Is that okay? My health? If you want that? Alright. I guess he is not confident enough to get it all done by himself. I guess top administration title doesn't mean much. He's just an older person as well. I guess I'll get started. I guess she's a pretty funny character. Alright. And it says corruption level is going up, and since we lack the waters, seems like corruption level is staying high all around. The skyscraper we see, maybe people lived there back in the day. 20 years ago they did. Distance between Lotus and the North factions is about 2,000 kilometers. From that land in between is just a deserted land, filled with corrupted objects. What we are passing right now used to be Great with one. If you were born around that time, you'd be having a paradise. Or you were having a reputation down there right now. Even if I'm born in the past, I think I'll be always poor. My entire life has been work by day to keep on surviving. I feel bad to hear your backstory. I'm sorry for ruining the mood. I guess I have to keep it quiet. Then I guess we better change our topic. How do you know? How much do you know about the mutation you're heading to right now? I know the faction is always on the edge and always wanting to start a war with many others. Even though it's not getting a support or aid from administrations, they have no problem surviving and no conflict. That's because there is one leader who is afterward. And I heard the news. Her name was Felix. Anyways, the news media tried to call her as a rebel, murderer, but the entire citizens was protesting to protect her. Yes, she's a hero of the Great War. But anyways, there is a bit of conflict with her and the others, but she has a massive following. Like, she's a female. It's more like her name is more like a symbol. She got her name from her parents. Her actual name is Yulia Vostova. It wasn't well known, but before the fail of the administrations, she used to be the old admin's what do you call it? Medic? But anyways, she got her memories wiped out. And her, I guess, she never been recorded. Once we found her, she became the leader of the army of the Red Faction. If she used to work in the administration, maybe she won't be hostile against us. Maybe we can expect some help. If she is a part of a Red Faction, even. But she is also the leader of the Edmund brothers who hate or who have a conflict with the administrations. She is. I didn't expect her to march or lead such rebels. I really want to avoid the conflict, but in case if we meet allies, it'll be best to talk instead of having conflict. No, don't worry, you're not that late. Anyways. Yeah, the planes from the North Faction is on our tail. I guess we've been discovered earlier than we expected. Should we attack them? Since they're within our range? Let's not act hastily. We are not here to declare a war. Third o'clock and 9 o'clock. We also notice additional as also corrupted objects. I guess it's going crazy. I guess it's hard to avoid emergency landing. We found the missile flares. Guess we're going down. They are starting to fight they're having collision with the corrupted objects. I guess they found their priority. Yeah, I guess we can just go along and get help. Chris, please help them.
표본 확보해 주세요, 여러분.
So we are going to the Red Faction's, I guess, base right now. And so Fatima, she is a S-rank counter for the Voltas. She is escorting us to the North Faction's base. And Chris is coming along with us. I'm not sure why, but I guess she could be a great help. She's pretty strong, so. And she also got help from the administrations with the reactor as well. She's the one who basically used the pure possibility for the first time. To the Motherlands? Yeah, sure. Are we allowed to mention Russia on YouTube? I'm not too sure. Why though? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. But anyways, thanks for escorting us and helping us end safely. We were just proceeding with our missions. We heard the administration is coming to us to participate or to cooperate to share the technology. If you knew it already, I'm a little bit surprised. We were trying to ghost. We were trying to not create a noise by coming there. You must have very great intel. Oracle's message never been wrong. Oracle, is there still a survivor from that project? We are only following our commanders. We cannot give you any other information. Our mission is to bring you to your destiny safe as possible. That's what they say, but they have no plan to war on us. Well, we should have refused their nice gesture. If that's fine with you, I will allow you to bring us to ground zero. So what's going on now? Did the administration let the North Axu know that we are coming? That's not heard of. That's unheard. Maybe they want to avoid some types of conflict with us. So I guess it's best for us to theft the gesture. If it is an order from above, must feed the Felix for order the mission. What is she off, you think? Our mission here is to find the two person or two uko that's lost in this area. If they know what we are after, maybe they want to prove that it wasn't them why they gone missing here. Not only they know which path we are moving, but they also know the reason why we get here. I feel like even people who has a ability to read mind can do that. Hard to read our minds to find that out, but if someone can see the future, what's possible? Are you saying Oracle is real? Can't be. Are you being serious? Oracle Products is one of the projects they were after. From our report, it seems like the only person who was able to successfully go through with the project has been seized. But I guess they have more test subject left.
운이 좋았다고 말해봤자 아무도 안 믿겠죠?
So far what happened is, to summarize, I mean, we'll go back one and summarize it. She is a senior of the Waters. Anyways, I was thinking of the worst case scenario to build the rescue team. But seems like you contacting me means that you got there safely. That's thankfully you picked it up. I was hoping you weren't so into your work to avoid my call. You know, I'm a genius who can do 7 different things at the same time. I can multitask. Even though I'm talking to you like this, I'm still on a progress in my job. 7 things at the same time. She's a counter with the power with the multicasting, or it's a little bit more than that. It's some kind of reflex. It's a very useful ability. Are you saying there's multiple different personality inside of her? Well, stop talking and stop chatting and get straight to the point. Where are you? Now we are at the ground zeros of this area. It's called a cave, and it's a very small tunnel. Wait, you didn't just cross the border, you actually already at the destination. You went through the area without my help? The door, the lock, the guard mechanism that you're talking about seems like it's been hit by the meteor. So Chile broke it. I guess she just can't. But other than that, seems like someone has received order to escort us to this location. So we didn't have much trouble getting here. What is this? Is this some kind of trap? Even if this isn't a trap, we got here safely, so that wouldn't change our plan. It means we can continue to go along with it. Alright, I will send my round, I guess. Give me 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Anyways, that location seems like, anyways, after analyzing that location, we found the trace of a dipole, a tent. And this looks like a CRFs of the paradox. So if they are able to successfully dive into it, I guess that explains why they weren't able to contact us. I was a little bit worried that disappeared without letting us know, but I guess I was overthinking. I guess that takes one job done. I guess we just need to find one more person. Yes, now let's go and look for Jackson. Before we go on to that, why did she care all the way out of nowhere? If you're talking about her taking a little vacation here and then on actions, I would explain that later. What I'm saying is, why does she have to come here all the way to Dao? Because it's such an unnecessary method. So diving normally, so basically it's a power of the paradox. It's able to move the tool of the time to go to a specific timeline of other dimension. So they must be going to a certain part. So it's kind of like Avengers Endgame style. But anyway, she's able to control time. I never heard such an amazing counter within Confronting. Is there some kind of special treasure that you didn't let us take away? Do not get wrong idea. We gave everything we had to you when you took everything from us. To move the time, it's not from our company. It's from the outsider. Are you saying it's the prisoner of the Akio? So that's why you asked if the paradox trace was there? Of course. So I'm trying to just double cross-check. The reason why the prisoner escaped is not because your staff member was part of it, right? I will not deny that. It was me who leaked the information. The paradox was inside the Akio. Then you knew Paradox had ability that could cause a disaster to this world. Because she's basically a time machine. It's not the ability that you can just call it off as a time machine. The past the Paradox can travel to is very, very limited. What I'm saying is that she has power to intervene with the past. Why didn't administration know about it? I'll explain everything once we find the whereabouts of Jackson. Until then, please cooperate. Is that so? You're saying it's a top secret that only top administration or admin is allowed to know. Right? Right. Someone low like me is only allowed to know the low tier information. Right. Then, once we find the more information for Senior Jackson, I will report you back. Wait. Your senior is talking. Who do you think to call up? Anyway, she's very spiced up right there. Anyways, let's go and find Jackson next, right? Actually, the last trace of the Jackson his coordinate is not far away from this location. We already checked, but it seems like just empty landscape. So how are we supposed to find him? If something that's supposed to be there that's not there, it means it is covered up with the other dimensions. It's a possibility of the other dimensions. So are you saying we are going to dive to the other side? Yes. We are not too sure Jackson will be there, but we have to do whatever we could to find him. Understand now. So how do we go to the other side? We don't mention artifacts. Well, the easiest option is to ask the North faction. Let them borrow a ship. Your touch like we are going to rent a boat. Would be that easy. I agree with that statement as well. I think that is a unrealistic plan. We can't rent it from them. I guess we have to use a little bit of force. A bit of force? Are we going to go and steal it from them? Look at the readings for the crafted novel here. It is changing unevenly. It means the storm is coming. Anyways, he's saying your business here must be done now. We are going to escort you back safely. I'm sorry to cut you off, but can we look around a little bit longer? The permits you have is to only analyze this site. If you refuse to follow us, we have to use the force. That's weird. I never seen her readings for corrupted objects. Corrupted levels go this high in this area. Anyway, the storm is coming. Everyone run up. Did you hear that? We have to run before we get caught. They disappeared. Let everyone know. Our visitor has gotten off site. Cut up old bells and the escape route. The siren is not because of the storm that's reaching to us. They noticed that we disappeared from their sight. Oh, they must have blocked all the pathways for us to go through. So we successfully ran away from them. Or what now? Can both of you grab my arm? I grabbed. Wow, it's hard. Just like you said, it's very hard enough arm. But if we stay here, are we going to be wind up by that storm? You know anything about the storms in this area? I don't know anything about it, that's why I'm a little bit more scared of it. Just like we said, it is the storm. Only difference there is that only difference compared to the real or the actual tornado that you will see in an own life, if you get caught up to it, instead of going off, you're going down into the other side. Oh, to the other side. Huh? So you're saying much more rough option is us running into that storm? Since Miss Fatima is the 8th grade counters, she has a resistance against storms like that as well. But this is our chance to get off from their sights and able to die. Are we saying this is a safe chance? It's dangerous, of course. So if you don't want to be lost out of nowhere underneath there, do not let her arms go. Oh, do not. Yeah, just hold on tight. It is coming, so hold tight. If I knew this was going to happen, I should have went to night buffet. It is only convenience. Right? She thinks she's gonna die. Alright. Yulia says, we are going to send emergency message. The servants of the Demon Lord seems much stronger than we expected. Our squad drone has come down and lost most of its members, and we are trying our best to survive the last remaining members. We have no chance of winning, and the servants of the Demon Lord, we locked it up, will be released quicker than we expected. If the Drelling's family little squad don't take down Demon Lord quick enough. Oh. Do you think you can hide from us? If you are bleeding like that, it's very easy to spot. Are you after me? First? No, I actually took down all other members. You are the last one that's remaining. Now the stampede. Don't worry, I'm here to play with you after all. Look. Our demon lords, or our lord, do not want to be interrupted when she is enjoying the real fight. If someone else intervenes, it ruins the fun for her. Without you guys, she is expecting a victory. Of course, unlike the other demon lords who relay onto their servants, our master is different. So what are you going to show me to excite me with your power? Wait, do you not have a power? That is kinda boring. Or does that mean the administration is out on options that you have to send someone like you to stop us? Administrations will not lose. We all promised we'll fight against the Demon Lord, we win, and save the world. Yes, following and deleting your crowd or your pack is not a bad thing. But unfortunately, your leader thinks you as a bait. And this is the commander. This is a one-way communication message. We have detected, or we have the confirmation of the death of the wolf. The mission is failed. Whoever is left remaining, or remaining survivors, retreat. Wolf is dead. I guess that's how it ended. I'm not sure what you can do when you run away. Well, you're locked up here, so you can't even do that. Let's go. Shit, student squad will not stuff or resist and chase after the enemy. I guess Yuma is getting spiced up. But this area? What is this area? We finally meet you. I've been waiting for you to die. Okay. This girl is saying, are you okay? Seems like you are hard on breathing. Must have the nightmare. My dad sometimes has that as well. I am okay. But you have good eyes. Good observation. Nikolai, how long was I asleep here for? 1 hour and 20 minutes. But I guess you've been tired from all the duty you had to do. Yes, I think so as well. But thanks to you, I rested well, Nikolai. Within a week, we are going to be planting 20 beacons to purify this area. So gather the means to send them. And we are going to turn the land into a useful land again to start a new life. It is always a useful thing to increase a more useful land, and thanks for your work. Anyways, she's getting a message that the top admin, and I just ran away from their sites. Should we chase after them? No, do not hurry up. Do not move so urgently. Just stand by. I will get there myself. The sorry for tea time will have to be pushed back. Well, I guess she's very friendly with the other people lives in. It's a great thing that we found the last communication location with Jackson. We don't see a trace of any living person here. I didn't expect there to be such large facility on the other side. This is where they used to contain all the patients who has been corrupted or who has been infected by the corrupted ways. After the fall of the administration, this place has closed up, and it was around that time where it got winded off that store. But even though this place has been closed down for a long time, this basement still seems in good shape. Yes, even after this hospital was left behind, abandoned, this area was used as labs for their project. Learning the truth about the reality, I thought it's some kind of conspiracy. Turning truth into conspiracy is not really the hard thing if they really wanted to change the opinions of the others. Felix continued with the research for the reasoning is to discover the truth the administration had been hiding. But with that excuse, she was able to get resources on the country and be able to develop under the site. Yeah. She was able to do test subjects with the shadows, and also able to hire other mercenaries, and also she also checked on the unusual activities on the other side of the moon. Seems like she is doing all this in way of doubt, like a child. So the reason why seniors is here is due to their research as well. Of course, they went against the many rules the administration has set up, but they never really directly attacked our admins. If they really did put way hands on our senior, we do have to ask them serious questions. But yeah, we have to find the clues of where What? Let's keep our communication devices on. We'll separate our ways. Yeah, I will check the control tower and stuff. This is the recording room for the hospital. Since this area is not really contained with many electricity, I guess they were doing every recording with the pens and papers. Robert Dickinson's is a third levels of corruptions. A lot of cancers and burn marks. They tried to went with the procedures to get rid of the covered body parts, but after 3 months, the subject has died. The patients, as well as a doctor, they had a straw bill. We see a name. Disease list. It's blanked out, I guess. The patients, blah blah blah. We had to kill the person before it turned into shadows or something. The person was pregnant for, I guess, certain months. He is what, all months, 13 months? We tried everything we can as a doctor. We tried to save the child, but we failed. Death of the mother and the child was already set. And the one who took care of the patients is Yulia Mostova, which is a Felix. Yulia. I found the corrupted objects housing it over here. It's alright, it seems like just nothing around. Did you find any useful informations? I checked it, but seems like all the record from the rent center says be deleted. And where the area there's a CCTV recordings. Every data has been removed as well. If they move their datas, I guess it's harder to find the clue. How's Miss Fatima doing? We found some more datas for their projects underneath. It's about controlling the core of the shadows and studying the resistance of the corrupted waves. That's weird. You're saying this facility has been left behind, but data like that still remains? That is a very good, that's a very good point. Is there any suspicious thing with the data? No, not really. Last footage is not an original file, but the backup file. The change date for that file is yesterday. So you're saying there was someone still here until yesterday? But the security camera footage is gone, so it's hard to check who it is. But I guess we have to be aware of someone else around this facility. Maybe not a person. Imagining that gave me my heart stuffed. I guess we have to be aware of our surroundings. Maybe there are watching us from a distance. Maybe not a person. Watch your back, or they may be watching you from above the stone. I'm pretty sure two of you is just trying to scare me, right? Oh wait. Not a chance. But I will check out the footage. So two of you can make your way down here. I will do that. I'm going to go there right now, Tim. Chris is definitely really scared. Anyways, pregnant woman who is their options. I wonder who she is. Curious Carrots. They're doing some testing here, I guess. We are going to insert some, I guess, whatever they're testing into the body directly. If the person survives, it's going to be a big turning point for our project. Come here, sit down. B2-1. Now back up. How do you feel? It's hot, but I can deal with it. I can contain it. I think I can take all the doses by myself now. So, do not touch my brother. I guess she's dead. Or she's healing up. That's very remarkable. E2-1, wake up and move around. She says it hurts. Stand up right now. We shot her through her body, but she is healing up rapidly. So I guess we'll see if her brain can regenerate at same speed. My throat is burning. B21. Stand back. What are you doing? I'm so thirsty, I cannot hold myself. So I guess it became like vampires. He said it's a test. It's a recording for the test. A project testing, I guess. Anyway, so it looks like a smart filler. But seeing the background, I guess it wasn't recorded at this ground level. But the many scientists around this area has been doing research like this for years. There is no official data for this. There must be many hidden facilities who went through with the cruel tests like this. The kid in the outfit sounds very familiar. You really think so as well? I can think of someone who has a similar voice as well as a face as well. But it must be coincidence, because that person probably not have any connections with the no connection. Last part of the video has the subtitle. Do not enter the witch's area, and do not let the angry shadow get to it. Seems like it's some kind of movie subtitle. Or is it some kind of like hidden message the senior left us? I'm not too sure which one that might be, but we cannot let this one go as a coincidence. All the titles seems to be giving us some kind of message. Blah blah blah, change the message. This is a coordinate for somewhere else. And morning and hello. You guys missed a lot of things. But anyways, this coordinate seems like much deeper than where we currently at. We don't have a shift to boot down there, so it's going to be harder to check out. But anyways, all the footage you find, save up, back it up for more evidence. Understood. We'll try to let the administration analyze the coordinates as well. Then let's separate ourselves to find the trace of Jackson. Wait, I feel something bad. Something that? Is it like the gaze of the ghost? No, it's not that. Because the ghost wouldn't walk around, though, because of rumbling noise. We're almost at the end of the chapter 1. But tons of corrupted objects we've spotted outside. I'll take care of it, so admin, like step back.
어머, 실험체가 잔뜩 있네.
It's a big boy. We need corrupted objects.
될수 없잖아. 침착하게.
But so far in the story, we are trying to find
익히기 싫다면
it's a senior
이제부터
whose his name is Jackson. He went missing, so we are trying to find that person. Yeah, that's a big boy. Am I not doing any damage or something? Is there some kind of gimmick that I need to do? Maybe after the HP goes down to a certain level, clear the stage. Come on, Chris. Do more damage. Do more damage, Chris.
움직여. 크리스. 움직여야 할게요.
Oh, Fatima is showing up.
먹이 사슬에 따른 결과예요.
She doesn't kick the crap out of it. I was wondering when she was gonna show up. You're defeating all the crafted objects with your bare feast. You truly are amazing, this Fatima. Well, I'm flattered. It's all because of your aid from your arrows. But even when we take down all of them, it seems like corruption level is not going down. I guess there is different source. It's causing the bubbles to go up. We sense high alert targets on 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. I guess it must be hard to take down both of them even for you. If both of them are shadows, it must be difficult. Chernobyl, take care of it. And 9 o'clock, there is what seems to be a shadow, the 3rd level, coming towards our way. Mina is in the hospital bed healing up with the last time. You missed the shielding parts. You can skip the video early on to see. Rachel is also in here trying to retrieve her memory. But what am I seeing? It seems like corrupted objects are fighting each other. Never seen anything like this in the past. Their formations. It seems like the humanoid looking shadows is beating them all down. It looked like a type 3, but it's taken down right away. It is looking at us. If it is a normal shadow, as soon as you see the counter, it will run upward, but it's very calm. Something else is coming. There's noise. Is that a helicopter? Oh, it's the Emilia. Make sure our visitors is safe and in peace. This is a Baba Yaga squad. It's a North Action earned this squad. That mark. It is red army of the red, which they're direct forces of Alex. Alex, why is that person here? Seems like they're surrounding us. Should we run away from them? They already blocked our pathways. Baba Yaga appearing means that our pathway to go back to the normal side is also blocked as well. That's unfortunate. At least they didn't shoot the missile at us. Which meaning they are still off to have a conversation with us. Sorry for being late to greet you. I had some other urgent matters to take care of. Seems like you lost your way. Do you need some guidance? One of the leader of the North factions fell. We couldn't even send the SOS signal, but you promised. High-grade counters always attract the shaman. And chasing those shadows is my RV special. Anyways, welcome to your visit to this land. Half administration or top ed. And the red witch has arrived. Come on, what is this? 1 hour and 30 minutes? Okay. I guess this was not supposed to be this slow. Let's do this again. But I was thinking that the red faction would be really hostile against us, but as it seems like, they don't really want to have a war against admin. Which is normal. They're probably fighting their ways to survive their own faction. So not the administration's method, but the others. Alright, I think we got this. What a waste of a turn, you. Precious Eterno. I thought you were coming here with just a plane. So I thought you were coming here for vacations. Out of all the great places we have, is Earth. Visiting here is very unusual taste. Still, how was your experience touring around Miss Harry? Before the administration fell down a year ago, one of the admins, analyzer, or like a scientist, left the administration. Anyways, she had her memory erased as the role of the administration, so we did not chase or trace her afterwards. Later we found out he was using her power ability to help any remaining people who survived through all of the administrations. Right in this hospital. It's saying helping the patients and call it like that. That person wasn't able to save anyone. It's despised being a doctor. The reason why they could not be cured is not a fault of the doctor. Because the corruption is not some types of disease. Yes, I knew that, but I still gave what I gave it. But it was holding the painful patients in pain in their spots. So the person who could not save anyone as a doctor has gave up the status. Instead, did everything she could to analyze the corruption. And found out, finally, the corruption does not get attached to a person's body, but it gets attached to their destiny. So when someone gets corrupted, it means they have reached their end of your life. So you change your plan to making some kind of conspiracy theory to cover it up, but instead your project touch their destiny. Aren't you same as well? For one piece of miracle, he used the souls of a wife who didn't pay him and a misery. Just because you choose more proper measure, does that allow you to have excuse for what you left behind? I have no reason to be forgiven for what I have done, and I don't think what I've done throughout the test is for the justice as all. It's just that as long as I can get the result, I think I did the right thing. Not much new lore, it's just the more story. But I guess it means that she's been studying corrupted objects, brought many different test subjects to find the answers. And she's asking, you are the same, right? This is not your first world. We can talk about that next time. The reason I'm here is to escort the prisoner who boss him on the other side. And to find out it was your own will to get out of our sights, then we'll proceed with the next measure. We just got caught up into the storm, and we got lost in this. Is that so? Then I'll trust your words. But it's a little bit late. Congratulations that you were finally able to defeat the Demon Lord in the Confronting. The first victory is only the beginning. I heard about what's after in Takirionet. We got some time, but the second game will soon begun. Do you really think the plans you have can stop the goal? I'm unsure at this moment as well, but we'll try to find the answer. Is that so? You never get contained by your own destiny, but still always being the same person. Give the gift. Yes. What is this? Is the Baba Yaga's be the ones? Or... Oh, so she's giving us like a chopper to go around these places. Since you visited our land, we're welcome to help you escort from your tourists. Did you say you came here to catch us? Well, that was an excuse for me to come and see you. As you know, I'm under a bit of arrest, I guess. So I can't not move my army. And the brothers who follow me is the one who keeps the administrations. And someone like me who helps someone like me in the spots try to help the top admin, that could cause great that could cause a lot of problems within us, right? So you're risking yourself to help me. I heard that Felix is a very calculated person. That is correct. Your next move will be very helpful for me again. But even if you don't like that calculations, you cannot refuse my gift, right? But I have to go back. If you set your destinations, you better hurry up. Because after 5 minutes later, it will be massive air support in this area. And that becomes a corrupted object in here in a minute. But Felix says, then I will see you again. Give me a good news next time. Then Chris says that weird helicopter. Can we really get on it? If that gift is to avoid any unnecessary conflict with the administrations, then it should be okay. But that could be also a trap as well, so we should keep that in mind. Whatever it is better than taken as a hostage. They said there will be a strike in here after 5 minutes. So I guess it's best to get out from this place. So now who's gonna ride the huge chopper? I don't. And it's first time for me seeing something like this. So how do we get out of this area? There's not that much lore, really. If you've seen the episode 11, you've seen the Swan story, you're pretty caught up with the main episodes. Skodia's event doesn't really add anything to this. I think they're on their outside. But the older character you see right now is a brand new character from episode 12. So the Joel is saying, "What's up now, Mr. Administration?" Mr. Admin. Something is gonna strike after 4 minutes. I guess she's gonna help us ride the chopper. Here, we found the manual. We let you overdrive. How do you think it will take you to go through the manual? I'm reading, so stop hesitating. He's saying I have to learn how to ride this brand new chopper. What the earth? In 3 minutes? Otherwise we're all going to die. So please understand, your life depends on us. Anyway, she's activating the chopper. Blah blah blah. So they're gonna go through some more dangerous route. And they're gonna dive through this other dimension. Oh. Anyway, she's going crazy in her office. She's hitting the wall and stuff. And these guys are worried that she might break her arm again. She has a bad temper for sure. But the story so far is the bit of past from the Hilde. When she used to, I guess the world where she was IF. And now Hilde is on her way to retrieve her memory back then. And we also met Fatima as well as a senior Octo Lotus. And we are heading towards to the land of the North Factions, Red Army. So we can find Childe's whereabouts, which we already did. Then we are also looking after Senior Jackson, which is the senior of the chamber. That is episode Act 1 so far. Senior? Maybe. Well, we don't have a Renee for the operator, so we don't know. She's a senior. If that was a thing, we should have gotten an operator. The other senior as well, but we haven't. No, this is the first time we're heading towards the Lotus. End of episode 11, you will see... You can read episode 11 right now. At the very end, Prologue, you will see us having conversations with the Eastrian and talking about the we are heading towards the Lotus. So Baba Yaga is a ship. I wonder if it is a ship. It's interesting. That's very interesting. Anyway, Chris says we are good now, right? Yeah, it seems like we got out of the explosions. But we are not sure where we are exactly heading towards to. It exactly took 5 minutes until they struck us. I thought they might give us more time. Maybe they were acting like they're giving us a gift, but maybe they want to rearrange us. Maybe. But thanks to the dimensional portal, the gem, we were successfully able to run away from that. I want to really learn the positive attitude you have. But that person really trying to danger I like for sure. But the admin is a great person to read what they really have in their mind. That. Anyways, she's praising admin. She's a big fan of admin. So first time when the Fatima Solis, he asked for an autograph. So he's a big fan. Anyways, there's something that I've been curious about. What is under this ground zero area? It's not as dangerous as other ground zero, other areas, but they are all around us. Like this area, the ground zero, is the area that's directly connected to the other side. So it is the most dangerous place for the humanity. Unlike the other 6 different locations, ground zero, this area, is when the administration was standing still and able to seal the way. And what's behind the other side is old hull, which meant was fought against the corrupted object as well. Are you saying the other side is what we used to know as a reality? But this area is filled with corrupted objects only. This world wasn't always such a barren land. Until us, or I as an admin, failed the Clifford game. We failed, but I heard the Clifford game we won. Didn't we? This time we did, for sure. But to get to that victory, I've been through many failures. And many failures that I had to... And as a cost of the failures, there is a many from the past. this. And it's buried underneath here. Is that so? Even though the awareness of the old administration area, there's a lot of rumors surrounding the other side that the administration has a control of. Many over technologies, as was about ships, other dimensions, chips, and other technology beyond their lifetime. If the administration went through many failure and rebuilding over many centuries, and that makes sense. So anyways, what you're saying is this Barrowland wasn't much different than the world we live in back in the day. Yes. What's welcoming us is now just the profited offense.
표본 확보해 주세요, 여러분.
Ground 1 and Ground 0 is different. Ground 1 is in the... where we are from. With the Levia up here and stuff. So Ground 0 is probably the area where the amp explodes. Anyway, Baba Yaga is pretty big.
먹이 사슬에 따른 결과예요.
Anyways, Senior Jackson's signal is still not getting detected. It might be the storm cropped the waves around here, so maybe we need to look around as a quick. We have a signal for the artifact. It must be really close by. Is there someone here? Someone's locked here. Can someone help me out? It's the rescue signal. Let's go. I can hurry. Do you think it's a bait? Yeah, it looks like it is a bait. A bait? What do you mean? What you heard just now is the deepest part of the other side. Areas like this is most unlikely there is a survivor who's sending a rescue signal and their voice sounds really calm. But that voice must be. It must be a shadow. It's detecting people like us who's alive and trying to bring it to their own areas and ambush us. Is the other side always like this? But it's best to check on it, just in case. Get you wait here. What? Are you meaning that you're gonna go there alone? Actually, just me and Miss Fatima will go alone. The rescue signal is coming from the highest levels of corruption levels. Doesn't matter how strong you are as a counter, getting exposed to that levels of the waves is very dangerous. But then, someone like you will be even more dangerous. Because you're not a counter, it's just no real person. Aren't you? Don't worry, I'll be very quick. If that is your will, we'll stand by right here. If something happens, just scream hard as you can. I'll try my best to scream hard as I can. Fatima is actually a real big play. Miss Fatima, there must be some kind of classified information I don't know about, right? Maybe our CEO is the strongest super S rank counters in the administrations. There's no such information like that. And after analyzing by his side this whole time, it is very possible that he does not have any ability and be a normal person. So don't we have to stop him? The administration that I know will not make such a bold move without preparations. Especially if it is decision of the top headmen. It is very strong belief. But I feel like maybe our CEO is getting hopped by the waves and have a false confidence. Maybe I have to go and help. Wait, don't grab my arms like that. It is an order from the admin. Trust in his decisions and cooperate. Alright then. This is the whole that's very, very dirty. There's no lights, there's no sound, so it's very easy to be confused. And hallucinations. I feel like I just heard a voice. I must be not hearing things, right? Can you dig me out if you can't? I'm going to go there right now, as long as you don't have intention to attack me. Gentle voice. Mr. Gentle Voice. I don't attack anyone like that. After all, I'm not in the conditions to hurt someone right now. Seems like the sound is coming from underneath. Yes, can you lead your hand towards to me? Wow, I haven't felt the warmth of a person in a very long time. I bite you? I grab by his hair. Sorry, I will not bite you, so don't do that. Seems like you're stuck between rock. Very hard. After I got my conscious back, I loved like this. I cannot get out of here, and I cannot die either, so I thought I have to be locked up here forever. But, fortunately, a handsome, or sound like handsome, came to rescue me like this. You don't want to die? Or you can't die? Does that mean you say you can't die? Is that meaning that you turn into crafted objects or a shadow? I'm not shadow, at least I don't think so. Maybe I turned into one before knowing about myself. But anyways, if you get me out of here, I will do whatever you want me to do. And I'll give you the reward as well. I got a lot of money. Actually, it's my master who has a lot of money. Anyways, I'm trying to pull you out, so watch out. You might get hurt in the process. First, pull me out best as you can. I actually like that better. Or, I didn't mean to say that. I just was trying to stay rather than getting stuck there forever. He's being a little bit late. Maybe he got hurt before he could have been screamed by the shadow. You don't have to worry about those unnecessary thoughts. She will make it out alive. No problem. Even though you say with the confidence, seems like your legs dream. I'll try my best to not hold myself to march in. I'm actually starting to hear your footstep now. Are you alright, the admin? Yes, like I said, I am blind. But you came back alone. I thought I was hearing some types of voices just now. Well, it became quite quiet now. Are you sure you're alright? It's the head of a person. Why are you talking to a corpse? Well, just now, I was able to communicate pretty well. Get back to yourselves. Dead corpses don't talk. This hair? Chambers, Hicks. Oh, this voices. The head is talking now. The crystal elf. So if you read through Shepherd and Water story at the end of the story, let's quickly go over. Yes, Spencer was trying to find her child or something. Or her husband. But basically, Watcher kinda went through another side or something. But the Yanita appeared in the story, and I think she got caught off to another dimensions, or the other side, as in teleport. But glitch and overflow went to these locations. And the Spencer jumps onto to hijack the ship. She trying to, I guess, get him as a hostage. But the Shun is working with the scavengers. So I'm pretty sure the story will continue and you will see scavengers as are suited up. But I think Yannicka, she basically get kind of teleported in this area as the Shepherd and Watcher went through another dimension, but it's a back. Well, but anyways, Chris saying, I thought I had a bad dream, or a weird dream. You came from the darkness, and you brought the head, and it started opening its eye, it started laughing. Get me out of here. Wow, I'm still dreaming. Yannicka Shirokoba. You're the chamber's admins. Why are you here? Don't you want to know why? Don't you know why, baby? Because I was in a top secret mission. The admins that got lost. Is Great Connor getting lost in the other side? That's up here does. I thought you were supposed to be protecting the prism of Doc. Oh. It bit its own tongue. Don't try to act like you died. You're still alive only with your head, so you wouldn't be able to kill yourself like that. Well, at least, anyways, I'm not going to say anything, no matter how much you torture me. I have no plans to ask you how you got here. But if you are being in silence, I have to ask the Chamber Senior Assassins why you are here. That's not possible. I just moved with my own will. Senior did not order me to go. It must be connected to Jackson somehow or the others. Yeah, she's not tied with my. I haven't drank blood in a long time, so my thoughts, I get it. Yes. You didn't get to drink blood? Actually, earlier she tried to bite my hands. Not really curious up who you are. I'm no longer going to talk now. So earlier you see in the footage they had a girl who get injected to something that she get the massive killing powers, but she wanted blood. So I'm assuming that's Yannicka. Yeah, that is a girl from the kind of story. Anyways, after detecting the red moose, the North faction trying to do a lot of test subjects, the chimeras and stuff. Yeah, the footage we saw. And one of the test subjects who was successful after that was able to get shot and cut their limbs off, but still able to heal back. And one of the core thing that F subject wanted to drink the other people's blood. Within the database of the administrations, your accountability is a massive regeneration. But that means your body won't be able to regenerate anymore since your star is emptied out. So you should have turned into shadow a long time ago. But what you're saying is what's lacking to Yannicka isn't your F. Yeah. But if it is the massive regeneration's source power is the blood, it makes sense. Yeah, the footage we had earlier. So you're saying the footage we saw earlier, the picture girl, that's Yannicka? A test? How do you know about that? We are going to be the one to ask you questions. Speak. Did Miss Jackson trying to work with the North factions to went through a test like that and use as a test piece? Like a bait, basically. But Yannicka saying, there are someone else who beat me like this. Mr. Jackson is actually my savior. It's too early to talk about those things. What we have to focus on is finding where Jackson went. Jackson, he went missing. He left the chambers went to the north side, and we haven't found him since then. Once we got contact with that information, it's already as bio. It's as that can't be. To find the Jacksons, we need some informations. If you have any information that could help us? Informations. Jacksons work with the North factions to earn their secret for a very long time. Maybe that's why he got kidnapped for that. Working with the North factions. Thanks for letting me know with the honesty. My savior, admin. I want to go along with it. Let me help you find Mr. Jackson. Well, I'm not too sure. Just head part of you could be a good use for us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to help you. I had Mr. Jackson's blood before, so I can kind of fence him with his scent. You drank his blood? I don't know how you were allowed to drink the blood of the senior. But I want to understand how that's supposed to help us. I'm able to detect the ones I drank the blood of. There's slight connections I have. And after I got out of the darkness, I feel like the connection is getting somewhat stronger. Does that mean Jackson is anywhere nearby? Maybe. But I'm pretty sure the connection exists. That's what she says. What are you willing to do, senior? Or the admin? Whatever the connection she's talking about, we should have used the kit. Then we go. Let's march forward. So I wonder what the Jackson is doing. Anyway, Yannika is scenting out the blood. What kind of smell are you trying to scent? Sometimes I try to do that, and I can feel the connection much better. Can you get me to higher up place? Maybe the Windspoon both has more smells? A scent? Like this? I feel like she's just scenting with the smell. Whatever it is, let's just not say it. Let's not point it out. The fog is getting thicker. Within the other side, weather change like this is not very pleasant. Make sure to not be separated with us. Did you see that? I thought I saw some kind of figure in that thick fog. Well, I didn't really hear any footsteps. So, attack. Why there's so much gunfires around this area? Is it cut up across the waves? Or maybe Sky War PPS blowing up? But I don't remember coming to any location like this in the past. The servants of the Demon Lord is too strong. Half of us already been taken down. We don't have a chance of victory at this rate. Let's turn our back, like what our leader says, trying to spread out and try and buy much time as we could. Soldiers? No, this outfit looks a lot like administrations. This bodies, they all cut off by the something sharp. Does that seem like the cut from the sword? I hear the footstep as two is getting closer to me. It's not look like it's moving together. It's like one is getting chased by something. A Yulia. And I guess it's a Yuma and Yulia. And the person beside this wolf-looking girl, Alex. So it's the same stuff. So are you trying to give up on running and trying to kill yourself? There must be a way. There must be a way for us to kill the servants and revive the wolf and win the Clifford game. There must be a better. No, don't do it. Just one more time. It disappeared. Uh-oh. This area is a graveyard or tombstone. The fog has disappeared. CEO? What was that? It is the many failures that administration had put in the past. It's also part of the memories from the past as well. I never thought I could see and live through the memory again. I guess it's due to this. This artifact that has been recovered by the administrations, which is a telescope. Or the cube, I guess. This cube show us the past. Like limited late work, maybe. Is the administration able to recall something like that as well? A lot of artifacts that administrations are taking hold of, we don't know what the logic behind it. Just like the counter watch we have, we know this bit of what it could do. At this part of the weapons, I can feel the connection with Mr. Jackson. Or the artifacts, I guess. Seems like Jackson was able to bring this artifact out when he left. But he's not here, so I'm not sure the reason why he brought the artifact to this location. Shirokoba, can you find the scent on this artifact to find your master? Did this person trying to treat me like a puppy? Whatever that is, you're a criminal. Use your useful nose to show your worthiness to the admin. Is that what they are saying is that so Yanika is saying I want to find him, but I cannot send him through the other dimensions as well. So you're saying, as long as we are within the same dimensions, you can find him with your connections? Yes, that's how we always did. But if I'm being like this, you're all going to be hard to deal with. Can you share your blood with me? With the bloods, I'm able to regenerate my body. Anyway, so Patma saying we're not supposed to trust her so lightly. When she gets her body back, she might run away from us, so it's best to leave her as it is. That's what she says. I guess, sorry, but you have to stay in this state and go along with us. But where are you going, CEO? My boss. What the middle of this graveyard is something that seems really familiar. The sense the ring made of flower. It seems like it's still fresh. From the other side, just like the flower doesn't bloom, it will never it's dry out. It's like someone who made a graveyard here. Maybe someone put this flower ring over here as well. Flower ring, flower ring that is given the other side. What kind of flower is it to bring itself over here? 금산화. It's that types of name of flower. It's very pretty. Does someone who put flower in this area, is it someone you know? Or maybe a friend? Okay. It's just my prediction or my activations. But there won't be that many people who know this place to come here and invoice for them. Just like I said, there's not that many people who remember the past of the other side. But I'm not sure who made such a big babe cut. Huh. But anyways, many things happen, but we didn't end up finding the seed here. What's important is that we made some progress. We found the counter, who seems to be working closely with Jackson's as well as Artifact. Boss. Open your eyes. Are you alright? I'm alright, and it's not because of the corruptions. It's just the journey we had has been pressure on me. So can I just take a nap until we get to next locations? Alright then. Rest easy. But anyway, so far it seems very lot of things happening. A lot of things we weren't aware of in the past. This world will repeat this and lead to the other side. The humanity failing against the corrupted objects is going to continue and repeat it. There is no difference. I tried to stop the circle created by the god named Tamihos. And I tried everything I could to stop it. I had an urge to go against my wills to save the ones I loved. Not that many. Not that many. The Glover server got most of the story, basically. But anyways, that urge, the urge ruined the plan. And you weren't able to stop the circle. And you will put them into more misery. Yeah. I cannot write off what happened in the past as never happened. It's going to leave as a shadow and always chase after me on the other side. I don't want it to mix up in the past or the failures to ruin the current path or current present. Anyway, saying not to fail this time. And to repay their sacrifice, only way to do that is to end this cycle. Make sure to remember that this time. I guess it's our shadow talking to us. You can see Annika trying to bite our neck. What were you trying to do? Your scent smelled really, really good, so I just wanted to have a taste of it. Looks like it. Where did the others go? Seems like they found some rescue signals nearby. It could be a Jackson, it could be a scavenger's hunter's trap. So they were just going to take a pick. Rescue signal in middle of Brown's Bureau. But Lenore says just stay still, the rescue team will arrive. Hey. Yeah, but that's our oracle. The Lenore... Miss Lenore is oracle. She will never make the wrong decisions. Can we shoot them? Don't shoot. But I guess she is oracle. Because I guess you predicted that Optima and Chris will come and rescue them. I've been expecting to see you from this location. Sorry, Miss Fatima. I thought this was going to be a trap, but I insist on going. It's unfortunate, but I didn't want to have a conflict like this. Blocking my attack like this. So you seem pretty impressed. I'm not here to catch you, so calm down. I'm here to give you information from agents. But let's return to the Baba Yaga that you hide with the cave. How do you know that? I'll explain it later. Cause your BIP will be exposed by the corrupted object. So Lenore, who died from Chifluyu's story, is actually the clone. And I'm pretty sure this is either another clone or the original. It has a bit different personality as well, I think.
함부로 죽으시는 곤란 적격
누구부터 끊어줄까? 할 수 있어. 신중하게 사용해. 불살정자들이 쉽게 자라.
멋지시군요.
Alright. Yeah, right, admin. Tab voted Jake to be dead, so Jake is dead app. Anyways, well, you're asking who's this lady came along with us, and she is one of the persons on the horse. Anyway, her name is Eleanor. It's my first time to give you my introductions. I always wanted to meet you, tough admin. Seems like you're not here to arrest us. If I was willing to do that, I would have used some other army ahead. I'm here to help you. Help me? How are you going to do that? The one who attacked the Ground Zero's areas. One with the white hair. She is here. She works with you, right? She is locked up right now.
이길 거라고 생각하셨나요?
At least locked up.
가엾게도.
That sounds like a trap. I cannot imagine Hilda getting locked up in anywhere. No, that's a Lenore who died from the story that we had previously is a clone. It's not the real one. We definitely took them down, but how are they keep getting up here? That must be not the humans, but the corrupted objects. No, corrupted objects don't hide its presence like that. That the types is a banshee. Banshee? You mean like the something that the Black Plague was going around? I mean, having it around? Are you saying they were able to successfully recreate something like that? Stop the yapping and get close with me. I'm going to push them a little bit faster. If you keep running like that, I'm going to die. You are going to kill me. Stop crying and look in front of you. That must be the place that you talked about, the heading towards to the garden. Oh, you did find it. I'll connect the roof, so please watch my back. Wait, the cave has been destroyed. I would not let you get there in so easily. Why are you trying to stop me? So I have a duty to chase after who's the intruder at this point. If you knew that you didn't just stay in the room to study what's going on. The Demon Lord document will be arriving shortly. To stop her, we shouldn't be fighting each other. So there is a way to stop Takirino beyond this point. The one who left the administration with your own fault, I don't have to tell you the details. Get off. But I guess you don't plan to. If you get hurt, don't hate me for it. And it's having some kind of shield. Yeah, what is this? We can't get our bodies off from the ground. It's the device that turned your CRF into a massive gravity. It's very useful against the counters with a lot of CR. If you are trying to defeat me with a little trick like that, you're far too, I guess. You're not enough. That's not enough. The target is me. I thought the one who get influenced by that device, they couldn't move a foot. What kind of monster is she? Like, her power isn't just dependent on the CRF. But her movement seems to be slowed down quite a bit. That's right. Take down her while you still can.
어머, 실험체가 잔뜩 있네.
I feel like how they would just march it through, I'm assuming. Oh, so that's why she's like... Interest. I mean, I already seen the white PV. It's like she keeps on summoning. Which gives a tower territory.
인력은 충분해요.
So is her special that summons things? I don't know. By summoning his ult. But anyways, hold up yourself. They are going to getting close on us. So what are we going to do now? Our escape route is shut off, so we have to run towards through that cave. Well, the bullets are raining on us. You really expect me to go through it? I cannot. Well, do what you want. If you're willing to irreverently get arrested, fate will use as a good test subject. Anyways, get behind me. I will open up the pack. Alright then. Since she doesn't have a buster core, I thought the powers like my power would be enough to take her down. But I guess she is definitely different than the counters. Her movement got faster. After